Okay, just got here about 15 minutes ago, and it's just got parked, and it's just pouring like a big dog here. You kind of see the VAB out there through the fogged up, rained up window here. Just waiting on it to clear. There's a little cell coming through. It should be through here in a few minutes, and I'm going to hook up with Mike. Just got off the phone with him. He's going to make his way over here. So it's about 1 million cars in this place, and it'll be a crazy time. Just gotta wait out the rain. I'm woefully unprepared with no umbrella, no trash bags or anything waterproof, so I'm not going out in this junk, man. It's just coming down big time. Already got it back. Yeah. It's already open. Oh, the elevator is the tower. Hello guys. I just did the last one, thank you. That Dennis got something from mine.
I got the back window here.
Betting on whether or not this actually goes off. I vote no. I vote no. Yeah, I vote no too. I guess it's not much of a game, right? No, it's not. Oh, let's wait for him on Jason's shot. I don't know. I'm a definite maybe.
How they looking through the... kind of neat, just kind of foggy, you know. It's artistic effect. Yeah.
So what?
If there are 5 other shuttle models,
you paid $200 for a filter like that.
The rain filter, the raindrop filter.
I like now when it does, I thought it would call the music change.
Yeah.
Now you keep on the whole thing together.
That's screwed.
That's kind of why I hope the first
Give you another day or two.
each day is an opportunity to keep asking.
Yeah, that's true. Big light shafts that you can see from here.
Yeah. Improved is under by security. And why security needs to improve is 3 miles away from the launch pad.
Yeah, it's like you're going out there for a half an hour, set up your cameras and leave.
by the captain.
They have an inside track and they can't even get a part.
Didn't know what it is.
What's under? They have a mound, probably a quarter mile south.
Well, I got my money shots.
Yeah.
They could probably set up there and give them the beach
The
out.
water off the tower and everything.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Probably even beyond security.
Deep blue sky, even though it's cloudy, nice color of blue to it early on.
Yeah. Not as good as the sunset.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have some direct sunlight on it. Hey, I'll take it. Better than nothing. Could have been pouring down lightning, rain.
Security managers get laid off after this final launch. I'm a worker.
They probably just tight.
Well, I was getting ready to go to sleep here. At least try. It's a little after 2 in the morning after a long day. Figured I'd do a little log here. Woke up this morning about 4:45 down in Marathon and took the 6-hour trip up to here to the Kennedy Space Center and had a very wet but eventful afternoon. Got the badge, got over here and basically waited in the car in the grassy parking lot for about 45 minutes while a massive rain shower came through. A lot of lightning. They had a couple strikes out near the pad and turns out they didn't do any damage. One was about 1/3 of a mile or less, and the other one was, it actually hit the water tower, and the other one hit the beach nearby, found out. So, was waiting in the car for the storm to pass, opened the door, and there's like 4 inches of water, 3 or 4 inches of water, so everything was a swamp. So it got totally soaked, shoes, pants, shirt, between walking through the muck and standing in the rain waiting on the buses to go out to the launch pad. It was pretty nasty. So, but we did get to go out to the launch pad. I wasn't on the list to go out because there was a sign up yesterday, but everything was such chaos they didn't even check names, so everybody just got on. So we went out. It was supposed to be for the RSS retract, the rotating service structure retract. But by the time we got out there, it was already retracted, so we got some daylight shots. Mosquitoes were horrible. I had put some deep woods cutter on before, but all the rain we were standing in pretty much washed that off, so pretty much got just totally eaten alive out there, but had to tolerate it. It was definitely worth it. So then after that, I came back, dumped the pictures onto the laptop, backed them up, sent a couple to Brian at the paper, then ran over to Titusville to Walmart to get some supplies because I came woefully unprepared, had basically nothing, so I grabbed some water and some junk food and some drinks to kind of hold me over here because as of right now I'm sleeping in my 4-wheeled 1-room hotel room in the parking lot right by all the satellite trucks here, and as you can see on the video they're right close to the VAB here. So on with the story, we did get a second trip out to the launch pad for the quote sunset quote photo opportunity. Met up with Mike Deep, one of the guys from the Canon forums, and he recommended we wait last in line. That gives the sun a chance to set or get down lower, so they have the xenon lights turned on, and that turned out to be a good idea. We were last on one of the last buses out there, and probably had maybe 20 minutes or so out there, but the lights were on, got some spectacular shots. Looks a lot different lit up at night than it did during the day, so I sent another one of those off to Brian and thought it looked a lot better. And we'll see which one they run, if any of those. So, just got back from inside a minute ago. I set up the tripod overlooking the term basin here and wanted to get some shots of the xenon lights going off the clouds and the flag and the countdown clock and all that. So spent a good probably hour doing that, just kind of moving around and get some nice shots with the water in the foreground and the lights reflecting off the clouds, and took those back inside and dumped them to the laptop and backed them up, and finally had a chance to get out of the wet clothes and change clothes in the bathroom, so that felt really good. Even though I didn't get a shower, at least I was able to dry off, and now I got shorts on. Long pants were required to go out to the pad, so up here we can wear shorts, so I'll be back in shorts and sandals, and I don't think there's any more pad trips planned, so should be good to go. So I'm trying to sleep in the car here. So like I say, it's a little after 2. Not the most comfortable thing in the world, but by God, I'm not going to be fighting traffic in the morning, so I got my alarm set on the iPhone here for about 7 to wake up. Probably not a lot going on, and head over to the cafeteria for breakfast and wait and see if we go. As of right now, there's only a 30% chance of good weather. The National Hurricane Center webpage showing that we're under a tropical wave. Here comes somebody walking by the door here. They just pulled up. A couple of Japanese ladies, it looked like. But we're under a 40% chance of some kind of a tropical whatever forming here, so it's pretty soggy. They did go ahead and start tanking a little bit ago. They just had a news conference and they restarted the countdown clock. It was at 6 hours and holding, and that kicked off at 2:01 for the countdown, and they're going to go ahead and tank and try it. So we'll see if I'm out of here tomorrow or if we wait till Saturday or Sunday. And rumor has it that if they scrub tomorrow, they could wait till Sunday potentially, just because of the excess of people that are going to be outside. You know, the estimates anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million people, and the workers will need extra time to get home and get rest, so they may do a 48-hour turnaround. But let's hope the 30% goes. They've had worse chances before, and 10 or 20%, and got it off. So hopefully it'll be it tomorrow. Head back down to the Keys and get back to my poor family I've abandoned. So that's all for tonight. Going to bed, or at least try to get a few hours of shut-eye here, but not the most comfortable. But like I said, it's really convenient. I'm just literally a minute walk from over by the countdown clock and where I need to set up, so I'm all set to go. So adios for tonight. I didn't need an alarm. The car next door, it's on its 3rd cycle here. Nice. And they could make something much more obnoxious. Gonna do it again. Here we go. 4th cycle. Where'd she go? Tell me when this gets irritating. I don't need my iPhone app for my wake up alarm. Wow. I think we get the hint. One more time. Come on. Yay! Woohoo! From the view from my 1-room hotel. I guess 2 if you count the trunk. Like buses are coming out for the astronaut walkout, but I didn't get signed up, so I'm not gonna fight the mess. They didn't have any spots, so I'm chilling. Sometimes it's kind of nice to sit and chill, except for when the obnoxiousness goes off next to you. I think it's done. Either the batteries run down.
Tell us where to move. All right. I'll move more like. Come on, guys.
Ooh, fantastic.
You have a little teary eye too?
What do you guys think?
A little sweaty.
Yeah, sweaty. 20 seconds to go. That was unreal. I cannot believe how that was the most beautiful line. It did not look 3 miles. Oh, that was so good.
Wow.
Hey guys, let's get a picture of us with the flume. Let's do it. Yeah. Guys, someone please take a picture of us with the flume. Let's do it again. Let's go. Thank you so much. Power flight here, but we have no idea. So you're not going to No.
Fantastic. Look at the plume. Look at the shadow of the plume. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I've never seen anything. You know, 132, I didn't have so much of an issue looking at what I saw. This one, like, the sunset, it was like looking into the sun. That was so close. I wish I was on board.
We do. Yeah, that's what I'm checking here. Hard to see here. So we'll go. Oh, looks like it may have blown it. I don't know.
That's good right there.
That'll work.
That's perfect.
That's not going to be blown. Now I can pull that back easy.
That orbiter looks fine. That's good right there. You got there's color on the orbiter. You got it.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah, if you want to zoom back, you can zoom
Way
back.
cool. Way cool. There you go. There we go, one more shot of the VAB. I got it turned right, so now I know if I got it focused or not. So, gotta get a shot of that. maybe we'll go take a walk around the site with the camera here just to give you the flavor of the madness that was going on. Let me roll up the windows on the beast here. We'll go take a little video tour here since I got stuff to kill. Windows up. I'm sure nobody'd scarf anything, but never can be too careful. You just never know. So let's go take a walking tour real quick. My parking spot right up near the satellite truck farm. Everybody and their mom was here for this one. Here's the term basin right up here. Hope this turns out. Can't see the screen too well in the daylight. But there's an empty launch pad out there now. They had a lot of the TV stations set up here in these tents right along here, and there's a truck still on. We'll go ahead and head up this way. Here's the truck farm. Better watch out or I'm gonna get run over by said truck. Wonder how Mike's remote cameras came out. He was heading out to the pad to get his remote cameras. He had a couple of 30Ds out there set up to trigger off sound, so hopefully his shots came out well out there. There's a few empty spaces now. They're kind of clearing out a little bit. They were all full earlier. A lot of local stations, Florida stations, and of course the national. There's the NASA press building up there, the big white with the NASA on it. Going back this way, there's a lot of the media facilities right there, scaffolding and everything they build up. And right over here, they had some tweeter tents and whatnot. Then right here, they had a few more TV stations, and there's the flag and the countdown clock you can see beyond the station there. So we'll take a walk out here, take a trip out to where I was actually located. We'll go by where I was first, and then we'll head out down to the end I was on. I know this is all shaky and everything, but what are you going to do? This is low budget. Stop here a second. Clock, flag, and the shuttle tower is right over that post right there, if I'm right. That's kind of where I was set up at first. Here's the right by the term basin. There's the VAB behind us, and the term basin, when they bring in the external tank and the rocket boosters, they come in via barge, and this is the basin where they turn the barges around and unload them here, which they're not doing anymore now, sad to say. Everybody and their mom was getting their picture taken in front of the countdown clock, and there's some more people back here getting shots. Last time for the shuttle, so everybody wants a memento. I think I got one. I don't think I got one in front of the clock. I got some in front of the camera gear that Mike took, so hopefully he'll send me a copy. Here's the post where I was set up originally, which wasn't too bad a view, except the launch pad was about half covered, so I didn't see everything, but I had the nice bushes up here for foreground. Launch pad is like right there. Cover it with my finger. Countdown clock is just right there. And they have the Atlantis flag flying. Of course, it's backwards from this side. My arm's tired from carrying this thing. So here we are, plus 2 hours, 45 minutes and change, and counting. Safely on orbit. There's your launch pad right at the edge, right there, sticking up. So, nice view. So we'll walk down over here. They had some kind of a NASA Twitter tweet meetup, so he had all these twits walking around. Uber nerds, of which I am one, I'm proud to say, but I wasn't the tweeter Uber nerd. So they got something going on. I'll take a peek in there here in a second. But down over there they had some tent set up with some exhibits. And they haven't popped in there yet, so I think I'll have to go in. This whole area in front here was just totally packed with photographers. I think I got a couple shots with the iPhone here looking down the road. It was just packed with everything. So we're still walking way down here. Nice breeze, no rain yet today, which is nice after getting totally soaked yesterday. So we're walking down over here. They've got the Orion vehicle tent here. A lot of astronauts were in here right before launch. And back behind it here, they've got a set of bleachers set up. So this is getting toward kind of the end of the area here, way out on the outer edge. So if you look right out there, get my finger right there's the launch pad. So we're down just a little bit more over here. Some VIP bleachers here or something. They have more VIPs across the water behind. But here was my spot right here, right over this post, looking right out through right there. Launch pad has some nice framing with the trees, small trees right there, bushes, I guess whatever they are. And we'll do a little pan shot here. So we were down there at the very end, and actually when I was waiting for the launch I saw must have been a dolphin fin come out of the water just right out in here. Just came up once, so that was kind of cool. So we'll just do a slow pan around here just to get a flavor of the place. No mosquitoes today. Got trash last night. Some people behind me were complaining. Never got bit once today. The breeze is pretty good. Turned out to be a really nice day. All I gotta do now is drive 6 hours back down to Marathon. Big beast of a building there. There's the Orion tent exhibition building, whatever it is right there. Some bleachers here, no one cares about that. Have people behind us. Got nice tables built in. Maybe we'll take a walk up there so we can get a nice shot looking down. So, pretty nice view from up here too, actually. So I was in no one's way. There's your launch pad right there. Should have taken the pano from up here. In fact, I'll stop here and take a pano picture. And we're back on video. Since I just got done doing a pano, we'll walk out and see what's up in the tents. Hear a lot of whooping it up in here, so it must be something funny. Hopefully it's cool in here.
politics for right now.
Somewhere, yes.
Let's walk past Camera Row here. We can do it without getting in trouble and tripping on crap here. It's like Boeing, some other exhibitors and such here. Some big pieces in here. Should go check it out. Nothing else, it felt really good in there. Ooh, Epic 3D, cool. Here's all the TV stations, a little portable studio set up top. More over here, more of the same. Doing other interviews, astronauts and everything else. In the NPR booth. There's one with a little mini shuttle behind him up there. That's pretty cool. You can see it right there in the middle. Try to get this brightened up a little bit so backlit because the sun is out. It's about time to start thinking about hitting the road. Satellite farm. There, it's a little better. So, first time, probably the last time here at this spot, but you never know. Thanks to Brian Harmon for getting the media credential for me and answering their questions when they called up. So can't thank him enough. I owe him big time, probably many beers and several dinners after this one. So just gotta say thanks again for that. So, and his boss, I'm sure, had a big hand in it. Dave, and I don't remember his last name. Sorry, Dave. He's the editor up there at the Daily Reporter. So, and time to head back to the car and see if I can stand myself for 6 hours since I haven't showered in a couple of days now. So, kind of rude, but it's just me, so I just gotta live with myself. So, what are you gonna do? 3 hours, 2 minutes since launch. Everybody's safely in space now. Adventure of a lifetime. It's still unbelievable. Still chokes me up after 3 hours. Just fantastic sight and sounds and feeling it. As close as you're gonna get. As close as you want to get. Sorry, momentary glitch there. We're back. So we'll take the walk back to the car. Got a guy up here with a suit jacket on. Looks real good from the waist up, but he's got cargo shorts and tennis shoes for the bottom part that they never show on the camera. You gotta love it. But those guys sit behind their desk and wear diving flippers and such too, so I better go behind him here. I don't think it'd be cool to cut behind the camera in front of the camera there behind the guy. Doing his little spiel there. Way cool. One last pan. My arm's getting tired of holding this damn camera. Seen this enough. Signing off from Kennedy Space Center press site, July 8th, 2011. Well, here's to a successful launch. Made it through the weather and the hold and everything else, and got some relatively decent shots. Not real happy with the close-up ones. I think I missed the focus just a touch, just one of them deals, but the wide shots look great. So it's about 2 o'clock and I'm waiting on traffic to ease up a bit before I head out of here and do the 6-hour drive back down to Marathon. I was up yesterday morning at 4:45, drove here, got to bed at 2 last night, up at 6 this morning, and still going on adrenaline big time. But yeah, I had a great view, front row, in front of some bleachers on the far right, way past the countdown clock, out of view of that. Kind of a surprise launch. We didn't know it was going to go. We didn't have any speakers or anything else to let us know that it was going. So this hold was a surprise, and then when it went, it was kind of a surprise. So we had to kind of scramble at the last second. But got some stuff, got them sent off to the paper, mission accomplished. Great shots at the launch pad last night, and then also of the xenon lights going off the clouds. So it'll be fun going through those and making up some nice shots for the wall. So that's it from here. Hell of an experience. I'd like to thank Mike Deep for helping me out. He showed me a lot of things, and would have missed some things if it weren't for him, like going on the last bus last night to wait for dark for the pad trip for the night shots. So all in all, awesome trip, worth it. One day here and overnight and back, so couldn't ask for anything more. So here's one last shot. I'll turn the camera around here, and if I can figure out how, it turned off on me. I'll turn it around this way. One more shot of the VAB before we go. So be all for they use that for something big, so we'll see what happens. Signing off. See you.